Aries, I am your astrologer, Wonder Girl, taking you to new heights. Here is your weekly forecast for the week of Monday, June 18th to Sunday, June 24th, 2018. Now, what we've got going on this week is Neptune going retrograde on Tuesday, and that for you is going to be in your 12th house of your insides, of your spirituality, and of the past. Maybe there's just been a lot you've been trying to work out internally lately so that you can overcome the past, so that you can be more at peace with your life, so you can do more of the things that really resonate with you and just feel more comfortable in your life all around. Maybe you've been trying to do that. Maybe it's been confusing. I'm not sure, but I do think with Neptune going retrograde on Tuesday, it's going to help you to understand better what it is that you need inside, how you can overcome the past, how you can bring more of that peace in, how you can narrow down all the things that you've been doing lately to find your comfort and pick the few things that really are meant for you, that really can give you what you need inside in order to feel better and to move on. All right, so I think that's what's going on there with Neptune. Going retrograde on Tuesday. While that's happening, also on Tuesday and on Wednesday, we also do have Venus conjunct the North Node in Leo. And that for you is going to be in your 5th house of happiness, of love, of romance, also of what else? Your entrepreneurial ventures and passion projects fall into that house. So I think as you're getting a better idea of what you need to feel more comfortable on the inside with your life, to overcome the past, I think it's helping you here to do more of what you want, to do more of what makes you happy, to show more of your heart, to work better with kids, to spend more time with kids, to work on some of your passion projects, or spend more time doing some things that you really like. So I do see that being very positive. May also help you too, again, to have better relationships, be happier with your relationships with Venus involved, to feel more confident as you do some things that you enjoy, or to work better with the other people in your life. All right. As that's happening on Wednesday, we have Mercury here in Cancer, which is your 4th house of home and of family. Okay, so as you're trying to figure out, or as you're trying to do more of what makes you happy, and I think succeeding at it, bringing more joy into your life now that you have a better idea of what you need inside spiritually in order to feel better and move forward, I think you're thinking a lot about home. How can you be more comfortable at home, more comfortable in your life, work better with home and family, build more roots into your life so that you can do more of what it is that you love. Now on Wednesday, as Mercury is in Cancer, it's also going to trine Jupiter and Scorpio in your 8th house of changes, of endings and beginnings. So I think as you're thinking a lot about your home life, you're also getting insights. Even though the 8th house is hard, I like to think they're positive insights on what you can change in order to feel better, on what you can change in your life in order to build it on a better foundation. Doing things at home that you like better, tending more to your emotions, okay? Understanding emotionally what you need in order to feel better about your life. So I do see some positive things coming in this week, even if a lot of them are internal, especially in the water signs. Like a lot of the stuff that may be going on with you this week, Aries, may be like hidden, maybe inside, that other people don't see. You know, because they're in water signs, may also be a little bit of an adjustment for you. You know, I know like my fire and air signs, especially with this grand water trine, are going to want to do and make things happen. But I think Aries, there's a lot of stuff going on inside that's really positive. It just may take you a moment to register or to take a step back to see what's going on inside. And I think there's this inner transformation happening about you, about who you think you are, about the foundation your life is built on, about how you work with your home, with your family, so that you can feel more peace on the inside with Neptune involved and let more of your heart show and to be happier in your life. And I think you're just trying to clear the way, to clear out some old stuff, to change your life, the foundation it was built on, the way that you've seen yourself previously, so that you again can do more of what you want. All right, that's what I see there. Mercury as well, and I just mentioned that in my interpretation, in the trine with Neptune and Jupiter and Neptune, and a trine with each other, making it a grand water trine. So again, just a lot of it, I think, helping you inside to figure out what you need to change internally in order to be happy, or being a positive thing. If you just let yourself take a step back to do life differently, from a different perspective, to feel what's going on inside you. All right, so we've got that there. Then on Thursday and Friday after this, we have Mars in a conjunction with the South Node and an opposition with Venus. And Mars is going to be in your 11th house of your goals, your dreams, and your hopes for the future. So I think what's going on here is that you're starting to get a better idea of what you need in life to feel better, of what you really want deep down, of what kind of foundation you want or need to build your life on in order to be happier. But perhaps that's a little bit hard because now you don't know, well, where is my life going? What does my future look like? I'm totally reconceptualizing who I thought I was, the foundation of my life, but now I don't know where all this means, where my future's going. You know, I didn't expect this to happen. Who do I socialize with now? How am I out and about with friends when I've got all of this stuff going on inside me that I'm not sure where it's going to end up? But I just know that I need to go in this direction emotionally. And so I think that could perhaps be a little bit difficult, but really needing to be patient if you don't know where things are going to go yet. Needing to be patient if you don't know what friend group you fit in yet with, or if there are things with friends that you're unsure about. I think just needing to be patient with that so that you can figure out what you need emotionally in order to be happy and start to build more of a different foundation in your life, doing more of what resonates with you truly. All right, I think that being key. Not to forget about friends, not to forget about some goals or some things you need to do, but just know that the focus is definitely on you, getting yourself right, figuring yourself out emotionally, and needing to do more of what makes you happy so that you can build more of a new foundation in doing those things. All right, so that's what we've got there. Then the end of the week, I'm going through the week chronologically here, we get to Friday and we get the sun entering Cancer in your 4th house and making a sextile to Uranus and Taurus in your 2nd of money, stability, confidence, and your gifts and skills and talents. And I think what happens is that you start to understand, since you're paying more attention to your emotions, hopefully getting more in touch with what's going on inside you and what your heart really wants. I think you're starting to get some insights as well towards the end of the week on how you can bring more stability in, how you can bring more security in with home, with family, doing more of what your heart wants, what you emotionally want, using more of your talents, making more money in a way that feels more comfortable to you, or in a way that really resonates with you more than it has previously, or really resonates with you more now at this time in your life. All right, so I do like that. The challenging stuff, though, does come a little bit more on the weekend, on Saturday and Sunday. That's because as you're starting to get these really positive insights about what you need to feel more stable and secure in life, building your life on a foundation that really uses your talents and helps you to enjoy life more, we then have the sun making the square to Chiron in your 1st house. Maybe the problem then towards the end of the week becomes, well, how do I act on this? Now I know what I need. Now I know what's in my heart. More or less, I'm getting more insights about what I need to overcome the past and move forward, but doing it is now hard. How do I do it? I don't know how to do things, or when I do things, things don't work, or I feel uncomfortable doing things, or, you know, so that's then the question that comes in. You know, is like, okay, I know what I want now, or I'm getting more insights, but it's just putting it into action may be different because maybe it's a different perspective than what you thought. Maybe you're having to focus on different areas than you have before, okay? And needing to just be patient with yourself and allow yourself to be vulnerable as you try to figure some things emotionally, some things out personally that you need to feel better. All right, so we have that there. The other thing that could be a little bit challenging on Saturday is Mercury in your 4th house and in opposition with Pluto in Capricorn, which for you is going to be your 10th house of your career, your reputation, and your social standing. And I think what's going on here is that there's been a lot of changes perhaps in your career lately and where you saw your life going, and I think you're trying to figure out how to be comfortable with your career, with what's happening, with your life, with where your life's going, how to incorporate more of your emotions, more of what you feel into your career, how to create a life direction that now really resonates with your heart now that some things have changed, maybe now that you want other things that resonate with you more. And I think that's what you're trying to figure out. Could be some intense conversations on Saturday, some intense negotiations, if not with other people in your career, then with you, about what do I need emotionally? What do I really want to build my life on? And what does that mean for my career? Does my career need to change? Does where I thought my life is going need to change? Do I need to do things differently? That maybe you're trying to work out. I think you were thinking a lot about this last week. With Saturn, Mercury was in an opposition with Saturn last week, bringing up serious conversations, decisions, choices that you may have needed to make about your career, about your life, that may have been a little bit hard. But I think with Mercury now opposing Pluto, there's more details you need to work out about your life, about your career, about your reputation, about who you want to be known as. I think with Pluto, your reputation is changing. It's not going to be what it was previously, but it's just figuring out what you want that to be and how you can change that in a way that you feel right about, that you feel comfortable with, that will let you be the happiest you can be, even if you have to build a life on a new foundation, doing something else, working different with home and family. And I think you're trying to figure that out. Do I think this will be the last time that you're going to be thinking about your career, where your life is going, how you can feel comfortable with your career, build a life, putting your life in the right direction? No, we're going to have a solar eclipse here in the same spot that Mercury is going to be on Saturday. And the solar eclipse is going to be in about 3 or 4 weeks. It's going to happen very soon. So I think there's still more left to the story here. More you're going to have to figure out about home and family, about the foundation you want your life to be built on. In order to be happy, that may require you to change your career, change some things about your life in a really big way. And I think this weekend there's some intense conversations, negotiations, thoughts that you're going to have about some of those matters to hopefully help you figure out what you want and need to move on. All right. So that's what I've got. Oh, so your card, Aries, let me pull that. What we've got is the 2. This is the 2 of Cups reversed. So the 2 of Cups is like your typical relationship card, all about working with other people, all about finding balance. When this card is reversed, it definitely indicates maybe the balance in relationships is off. Since this is a Cups card, Cups rule emotions, maybe the emotional balance is off as well. Maybe just needing to bring more of that back in. I know, yeah, this is really interesting. What's going on in your 7th house? Not too much. I think that this is a hard one because you're trying to figure out, your chart definitely indicates you needing to do what makes you happy, But maybe what the challenge is figuring out how to let people in on how to share your heart with other people doing what you like. Is there any way that you can let other people in on what it is that you enjoy, that you can include other people in on your process? Maybe that's what it is. Maybe you're isolating yourself too much in your pursuit of happiness, in your pursuit to do what really resonates with you. Is there any way that you can do what you want and need, but to bring people in smaller ways so that they can see what's going on? If that, maybe, yeah, your emotions are out of balance. Is there one part of you that you've been overemphasizing for way too long? Is there another part of yourself emotionally that needs to come out, that needs to find expression? And if there is there any way that you can let that side of yourself express yourself, especially with all these planets in Cancer, the solar eclipse coming, maybe needing to find a way to express yourself emotionally differently, to let other emotions come out and find expression in ways they haven't before. All right, so that's what I've got for you this week, Aries. Thank you so much for watching your horoscope. I hope you liked it. If you did, please like it on YouTube, subscribe to my channel, share it with your friends, and I will talk to you later.